Hey, Anna Kapow. My name is Liz Betty, and it is with absolute freaking pleasure that I introduce the one, the only, the chief enthusiast, as he says it, Rhys Parry Badkin to the call. How are you, my friend?
Yes, I'm really good. Thanks, Liz. Thanks for making time to chat with me today.
Oh, look, I'm so excited. Now, for those of you watching this right now, I just wanted you to know something. These types of styles of interviews, these testimonial videos that I do here, they are always raw, real, and honest. I literally have not prompted or cued Rhys with any questions. He doesn't know where I'm going with the questions. I honestly don't know where I'm going with the questions either. What I do know is that he's just landed 44 G's into his business over the last month. I'm super fired up, super proud, super excited. He did the work. He got himself there. He followed a roadmap and he got himself there. And I'm super fired up and super happy. So before we get into that, before we get into the business numbers, Rhys, do you want to intro yourself to the world?
Yeah, hi guys. So my name is Rhys Parry Badkin. I am a business coach for emerging and small businesses. I specialize in peak performance. So it's getting the best out of this to get a better outcome. I am well Aussie, which effectively means I am Welsh Australian. I've been living in Australia for 7 years near the beach, and life is good.
Yay, my friend. I'm so excited. So let's talk about your journey. Let's talk about where you were. Let's talk about where you are. But before we kind of go into that, for those of you watching right now, Rhys has spent the last year in the Ultimate Kapow program. Along with that, he has been in the Kapow Accelerator program as well, because when you sign up for Ultimate Kapow, you get access to all of my stuff. So let's have a bit of a chit chat. When you came into this, where were you? Because I heard a really cool stat about a week ago where your prices have kind of doubled since you've been in the program. Let's talk about that. Where were you?
I mean, probably more than doubled actually. So when I joined, I was doing coaching. I think my business has been going particularly well. Like I'd done all right, but I found myself in a bit of a boom bust situation because of the business model that I was engaging with. Effectively, it was one-to-one. So, you can only sign up so many one-to-one clients at a certain rate before you can't make any more money and you actually don't have any time to do the delivery. I was also aware that I was potentially marketing to the wrong subgroup. I was just feeling it in the interactions I was having. Clients were still getting results, but I was exhausted.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to find a way to monetize my expertise and get in front of the people that I needed to get in front of in a way that felt authentic to me.
Yeah.
What I didn't realize at the time was that there was a lot of, you think it's just, it's the practical systems that I need to work through in order to be able to get there. Like, press this button, turn this dial. And that is a composite part of it. But I think a lot of the interesting journey has been on me internally thinking, well, who am I best to serve? Where am I best placed? And once I start to dial into that with your help, things really start to shift.
That's amazing, my friend. So if you could kind of, based on where you're at now, like 44 G's has just landed in the last month, right? So that's massive congrats to you, my friend, by the way. I just want to say that, like, to get yourself there has been amazing. And you've done that with a highly leveraged group coaching program, which is just like, you've been able to take your skills, your expertise, and put it into a thing that means that you can deliver beautiful coaching goodness to people, help them with your business in a way that doesn't compromise your own personal integrity, your own quality of life, all of that beautiful stuff there. So I want to know, like, based on where you're at right now, what does the next 3 months look like for you? Like, where are you going? Who do you get to be? Who do you get to show up as? What does your bank account look like in your mind right now?
I think really it will take continued focus.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I have, like, you're never done, are you? Like, I feel like I've built really good momentum. I've got great clarity. I've got a product that I know that works. It's been validated. And I love the people that I'm working with, which just gets me so deep. I just signed somebody up this morning. We're likely to get another 3K in by the end of the day. So by the end of the month, it could be 47K. But in terms of like maintenance, like I want it to be staying at this level, which with the model that I have is entirely feasible because I've had market validation. So next 3 months is really just building up the capital within the business. I've got a few personal projects. I want to travel a little bit. I'm just excited about being able to have I don't believe in work-life balance, but I'm excited about what the space that this has created for me to be able to add the service that I want to add, but also really just enjoy the life that I'm building too, which it's rare that you hear people like, okay, cool, my business is really successful, but then I'm actually at the point where I'm really enjoying my life too. So, it's not been an easy, not everything's been easy, but actually right now it feels very easy.
There we go. You actually wrote me through a message on Voxer before. Can we have a chat about that? Because that's the best part of that Voxer thing was when you mentioned God. Can we have a convo around that?
Yeah. So I am a card-carrying Christian. I am a gay Christian. There's, you don't hear many people talking about that, but I am. I'm fabulous and I love the Lord. So
I love you.
I just really felt like as I worked through this, and I've been dedicating it to God the whole way through, and really just making sure that I'm focused on, because it's all about service, right? And Jesus was the ultimate example of service-centered leadership. And so I've been going into this praying like, Lord, just help me serve people, not like chasing the money, but can I serve them? Obviously you want money, you want profit, but I need to serve. And as I did that, as I looked to contribute, the money just started flowing in my direction. I have the perfect community around me, and I really feel like God is in this, which is, it's really important for me, because it's a strong composite part of who I am, to be able to do things with integrity, and make a difference for others. We had our launch call last night, and I just got really giddy and emotional about it, because I looked into their faces and I listened to their stories, and I was like, you are the perfect fit. And the lady that I just met up for a coffee with this morning, she was like, yeah, talk to me about what you do. And it's literally like, we both had the same story. We both had incredible synergy. She was like, oh my gosh, this is a no-brainer. Actually, can I work with you for longer? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Sure you can. Help yourself. So it's, and she signed up. So it's just great. Like, feels like everything's aligned.
That is so beautiful, my friend. So beautiful. So let's have a convo about because people are sitting there right now. A lot of people will feel like they don't have leverage in their life. They will feel like they're not making the money that they want to be making. They will feel like they are being disingenuous to themselves. Like they're doing stuff that they know that they shouldn't be doing, and they're not where they want to be. I want to know, like, raw, real, and honest, what parts of the Ultimate Capel program and the Capel Accelerator program do you feel served you the highest to help you get to where you are? Be that conversations, with my team, be that being on those calls. Like, I know that we've had lots of, breakthrough stuff, but what's coming to mind as I ask that question?
I think it's practical. It's a simple framework, right? You want to know, okay, what's the next step from here? What's the next step from here? What do I fix next? Where do I focus? Where do I go from there? And you have, with your experience and the community's experience, we're able to do that. The coaches are able to provide the technical support or the accountability support to get you moving forward. One of your coaches, Zane, has just been the most incredible asset to my life. Like, he's in my heart forever. But I think the space that you've created, Liz, and the mentorship and friendship that you've offered me throughout, because it's that whole phrase when people say it's just business, it's never just business. Business is always personal. Like, it's because you're in it, and it's part of your legacy. So it's not just been my business, it's been the whole sort of 360 of my life, and making sure that it's all aligned. That's been really helpful. So I would say clear framework. I would say really support with people who actually genuinely care. They're not going to do the work for you, and that's not their job, but they do genuinely care and want you to see you moving forward. I was thinking earlier, I couldn't have done it without the community. And the community is great because the mere fact that I'm even doing this video feels not ridiculous, because I will give myself credit, but it's quite interesting. Because when I started and I saw these people like Mike Shreve and Lauren Golden, like, yeah, I've got X, Y, Z success, and I've got this community. I was like, oh my gosh, this seems so far away. And how? and now here I am. I'm like, no, actually, it makes total sense. And now I'm the one in the community where people are like, wow, great results, Rhys. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I suppose. So the community has a real tier. Like, people will come in with a certain level of expertise here, but not here, and vice versa. And we really learn from each other. And the beautiful thing is, from being in that community, it made me very clear as to how I want to serve the people I want to serve. So it's like a meta process, in that I've learned what is good for me. I've come to understand my customer. I'm super clear on who I serve and who I don't serve, which saves you a lot of time, energy, and money. But then also, I've actually been able to look at your systems effectively and thought, now this is a good model. So I've enjoyed it. I've grown, I've financially gained, but also, I suppose, like academically, I've been able to go, aha, now this is something that I can import into my own business too. So you learn on so many different levels.
Yeah, I love that. I freaking love that. Okay. So this is a strange and cool question. You're very service minded. You're a servant leader. I love that about you. But let's talk 44 Gs. Actually, what is it? 47 Gs, because stuff's changing.
Yeah, look, it's going to be 47K by, what are we now? Yeah, by the end of tomorrow, it'll be 47K. There could well be more, who knows? Yeah, it's, that is massive.
That is massive. Let's honestly talk around like that 47. Yes, it's massive. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Profits on that? Let's talk about profits on that.
Look, my margin is really good.
There we go. Let's not say what the profits are, but now you understand.
Very healthy. I am all about profit first.
There we go.
I've got minimal overheads.
There we go.
A lot of it was organic.
Yes, there we go. Now, I want to interrupt you for a second, because a little while ago on a call, I'm remembering this now. You actually came to me. I think it was on maybe an accelerator call. And you said, "Look, Liz, I just feel like I'm like just selling to the same people, and I feel like I'm just, And I'm like, dude, you grew this audience to be able to da 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 da. So you'd already you've spent some time. You've built up this beautiful organic market, and what was missing, if it's okay for me to talk about, was this beautifully highly leveraged group coaching program, which you have incredible profit on, my friend. So to the person sitting there right now who potentially might take 6 months to do it, what would you say to them right now if they're in your situation?
Well, you said to me, actually, when was Christchurch? Was that when we had the mastermind? Was that 6 months ago? I can't remember.
I think it was a little bit more, my friend.
I didn't want
to.
No, but you did say, and you drew out to this model of this highly leveraged coaching program. I was like, no, Liz, I've got to do my course. No, I can't. No, but I haven't done this yet. But I haven't completed this yet. And actually, it was the most sensible thing for me to do, given my personality, given the skills that I had, given the people that I'm looking to serve. Sure, there were things that needed to happen before then, but people want it.
Yeah.
People actually want it. And so really, if the whole purpose of business, okay, cool, it's going to be built around my lifestyle, but you're there to serve people. So you've got to think about, what do my people need most? And generally they want faster results, accountability, and community. And that comes from being alongside other people. And so it frees you up. So you're not having to do all the serving. You're like, okay, community, what do you think? And that was the best frothing thing about it last night, is that you could just see people vibing off each other, which is great. Yes. So to respond to your question, if anybody's watching this and they're like, oh yeah, I'm not quite at that point yet. No, you 100% are. If you know who you want to serve and you know how you're going to be able to serve them, the rest is really just mechanics. People right now, especially the time that we're filming this at the minute, Liz, people are craving authenticity and community, and they want to know there's people on their side. You don't need to have all the answers for them. That is not your job. You need to be able to create the space where they're going to be able to thrive.
Amen. I love this. Now, $47,000. What does that mean to you? What are your results of late mean to you? What does that mean?
Well, I've never earned that much in a month before. That's
what does that mean to you? To answer, to go a bit deeper there, what does that mean to you? You've never earned that much before, and what does this mean?
I've done almost a third of a year's takings in a month, which is massive.
Yeah.
What does it mean to me personally? I think it means to me that I know that I can do it. I have confidence in myself. I didn't think initially, I thought it just seemed like such an abstract number. And then before I knew it, with the right focus, it all just started flowing in. It means that I have paid off some serious debt. I've paid off 51% of my total business debt in the space of 4 weeks, which, that's just amazing. It means that I have a greater degree of freedom. It means that, look, I don't spend a lot of money on stuff. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go and buy a house right now, but it's security. It's what it means to me. And it means, because I know my stuff, it means that I know the taxman's not going to have it disappear from underneath my nose, because I'm very careful about where the money goes now. It just, I don't know, it feels like balance. And it's validation. It's validation that I'm giving something that people need, that I'm going to be secure in my future. We'll be maintaining this level for the next few months. Like, this is, I want to just build consistency. It's not about boom bust. It's like, let's keep this consistent. That's really what I want. And then that just means, you know, I'm set up, and I'm financially independent. And for a man whose tagline is "Take back control," that's exactly what I want. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to let the cat out of the bag just a little bit here, because you've gone through some beautiful identity shifts as you've been going through the program, and really harnessed in on who you need to be to show up for the people that are in pain, right? So, and that's been a yucky, but also a very necessary process for you to go through. But there's something that you do, and you do it so beautifully. And I'm wondering if you can please show us the shimmy.
So effectively, there's this incredible move that is going to help you increase your profits. It's going to help you increase your top line, increase your profits, and win time back. It's called the shimmy. So all I need you to do is, if you just lean in your right shoulder like this, oh, it's really good. Yeah, that's it, Liz. And then straight back. Oh, doesn't that feel great? And then the left shoulder in. Oh, and then back. And then all you do is you just alternate them. Yeah! Powerful.
I love it, my friend. Okay, so final words. Someone's sitting there right now, they're in massive pain. They want a coach, they want a community, they want people that actually give a crap about them. What would you say about working with me? Like, just raw, real, honest, working with me, working with the team, working with my wife, Christy, being a part of this. Like, what would you say to that person right now?
There is nothing like having a life-giving community that believes in you, that is going to position you for success. There are plenty of people out in the market there that promise the world with bells and whistles, whereas actually what you get here is authenticity, is vulnerability, and is a team of people that are committed to see you continue to move forward. Can I promise that every step of the way is going to be easy? No, of course not. But you will get growth, and you will, if you stay focused and you listen to the feedback, you will position yourself in such a way that you can actually live the legacy that you're dying to live, create the financial freedom that you know you want, and establish yourself as the authority in your market that you know that you've been put on this planet to do. So just don't hesitate, reach out and have a conversation, work out whether or not it is the right fit, because opportunities like this don't come along all the time, and you just got a chance to really plug into something that could be one of the most transformational things that you've ever experienced in your life. Because for me, it 100% was.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I'm so proud of you. I really, really am. Thank you for showing up. My big thing, I want to help as many people in the world as humanly possible. And it's by helping entrepreneurs such as yourself do what you've just done and consistently show up. And I just want to say to you publicly here right now, you did this. Like, you got these results. You had to show up, and you had to do it, and you had to build the funnels. You had to put the systems into place. And I mean, my friend, you did it. Like, you made that decision. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create this. And I'm just very, very, very proud of you.
Well, thank you for everything. It's been quite a wild ride, but we ain't over yet, Liz. We ain't over yet.
I love you, my friend. Thank you so much for showing up today.
Take it easy.